Hello, this is the Tradesight US Stocks and Futures Market Preview for Wednesday the 20th of October 2021. Obviously, we've entered earnings season a bit, although I gotta check. I think everything gets shifted back. So core earnings might be next Tuesday through the following Thursday, which will be the 5th of November, but we'll see what we get the 4th of November. Here's a look at the ES front month futures contract. This is the daily chart, the broad market in futures form, and I did want to show you, this is the thing we're focused on, right? So market for the first time in a while has broken a trend line. So I'm going to put this chart up here like this, and what you're going to see is, see that trend line that was very obviously in place for months? And you can go back before that, even when they started printing money last year for COVID. We broke that line, we retested it early September, and then rolled. Should have been kind of a breakdown. I think when the fight over the debt ceiling started to happen, that wasn't pretty. But now, since they've released that until December, we've gotten a bounce in the markets. But here's the thing. Retesting the underside of that yellow line again, it's going to be very critical, and it'll be near the highs. But this is what markets look like when they roll. So just be very clear about all that, and we'll see what happens. All right, in terms of the daily charts, crude oil down 52 cents to 81.19, 82.44. Look, I mean, oil is going to be on the rise with some of the. There's a lot of predictions that this is going to be a very cold winter, one of the coldest ever with all the climate change stuff. So we'll see how that goes. And obviously, we have supply chain issues across the economy. This would be a perfect storm for oil prices to climb higher than they should be, or than they needed to be. Gold up $3.40. Gold doesn't seem to care about inflation. That should tell you something. S&P cash up 33 points. Again, I won't even talk about that trend line. It's the same as the ES. Nasdaq 100 up 109. Kind of the same thing going on here, but it's harder to draw the trend line. It's very obvious on the broad market. So we'll see where we get to from there. SOX up 42 points. That's fine. Puts us, I mean, this is where it was back in April and May, basically. So there's no real advance here. Biotech's up 54. Midpoint of the year, nobody cares about that. So the stocks and the biotechs are not doing anything. The S&P is trying to curl up. That includes all the energy stocks too. The Nasdaq 100 getting near highs. Where's it coming from? The top 5 stocks as usual. Russell 2000 up a mere 8 points a day. And again, this thing, geez. I mean, we get another month into this. This is going to be the flattest year of the Russell 2000 ever. Just never seen it. The Dow is up 198. Nobody really cares about the Dow, obviously. TLT, the 20-year bond ETF, down $2 and a penny. So there is what there is there. The advanced decline ratio on the NASDAQ, plus 917. So more stocks up than down on the New York, plus, I can't get it to go. There it is. Plus 458. So more stocks up than down, just not as much of an advanced decline ratio there. The trend closes at 0.75, puts the 10-day moving average at 0.95. NASDAQ volume, 4.5 billion shares again. Not much there to look at. I got the VIX down 61 cents to 1570, getting near the lows of the last year. So this kind of assumes, this is what the market's assuming right now. If you look at it all, the market's assuming that you're going to get a budget deal and get the debt ceiling out of the way, so you can continue to operate the economy properly. If you have a debt ceiling fight, or if you can't get a budget deal, this will change real quick. So that's where we're at. Apple gains $2.21. It's fine. Amazon down $2.59, puts the 10-day, well, it doesn't matter. Facebook up $4.65. Finally broke that 10-day moving average. Google up $9.18 off of their presentation today and their spectacular new Pixel 6 phone. Goldman Sachs bumping up against the SAG trend line here, but it was down $1.53 by the end of the day. Netflix up $1.03. That doesn't really change anything. Looks like a high range base breakout on Netflix. Everybody, all the talk about Netflix. Oh, the problem with this Dave Chappelle thing and blah blah. This stock's near all-time highs. Stop talking. Tesla has a major cup. Again, breakout here could be very interesting. Everybody's talking about, oh, Tesla's overvalued. Just stop talking. You know, again, the issues with these stocks in the market is not whether or not they can go higher. They're set up for, a lot of these stocks like Tesla and Netflix are set up for new highs and let's run. The problem with the market is this. It's the macroeconomic picture, right? Can we continue to just get our budget in the right place as a country? Can we continue to make sure that we pay our bills? Can we continue to do these things? If it turns into a fight over the debt ceiling where we're not going to pay our bills anymore, that's what was starting to hurt the market a couple of weeks ago. That ended fairly quickly, but it was only a 2-month extension. So let's be smart. And again, I think the market's overvalued, but I can't tell you how it goes if everybody in Congress gets together and does the right thing. But we'll see what happens. Zoom up $2.17. Bitcoin at 64,293, which is, it made new highs basically for there's a cup there too. And by the way, new breakout point on that. All right, 5-minute candles on the ES. Problem we continue to suffer from is this. When we have up days, there's usually a gap at a higher level. Yesterday was a gap down, but today was a gap up. But the candles are so tiny, the action is minor, right? The money is being made when we have the down days, and that's just the problem. So, you know, what you really want, if you want to try to make money in the markets, is you want to break down the markets and let it break down hard and make some money for 2 or 3 or 4 weeks, and then let's get to lower levels and reset, and then the upside would be more interesting. Here's the NASDAQ side. It is what it is. In terms of economic data coming out on Wednesday, there's really not that much. We've got crude oil inventories at 10:30, Fed beige book, or the beige book at 2 p.m. Eastern time, and that's it. Some stuff overnight out of Europe. Charts as usual brought to you by eSignal. If you've not yet taken a trial of our services, feel free to do so. We will help you out for a couple weeks. Have a great trading Wednesday.